Any craft, time-tested, can rightfully be considered as art. Time passes, and the human mind improves everything around it. Superstitions are replaced by progress, and things decorated with embroidery cease to be just a talisman. Embroidery turned into a pleasant pastime, and objects decorated with embroidery became a fashion accessory. And what associations do you have with the word embroidery? Having once been purely functional for the household, embroidery has transformed into one of the most beautiful hobbies, helping to create incredible masterpieces with simple threads and needles.
This is not something you just bought. It is made by your hands. Of course, it's always beautiful. It always attracts the attention of your guests. Everyone is always surprised, asking, "Is it all embroidered by yourself?"
Since I know this subject quite well, I can say this is already art. This is an entire area of art, because you can do absolutely stunning things, just like with artwork.
This is made by hand. Hands convey some kind of emotions to the eyes. For me, this is a whole creativity. Not only that you're making something mechanically, but you comprehend every stitch. I embroider a face, and I feel uneasy. I think everything was fine but the face. And suddenly the eyebrows, eyes, lips are starting to show. There are only a few crosses and it all comes to life, glitters. It's amazing, truly.
So why are handmade things more popular than ever in the age of computer technology? Because a thing created by oneself is exclusive, valued highly, and most importantly, unique. And this hobby today has an army of millions of fans. And everyone has their own story of embroidery as a hobby.
It happened absolutely spontaneously. My father was on vacation in Spain. He went into a store and saw a very beautiful embroidered work. I personally developed the first work on a computer. There were no designers or anybody. Slowly we began to attract more people. One art designer appeared, we learned a little more, and went forward.
I used to embroider at school a little bit, but now this is one of my many hobbies. You know, when you just want to sit at home and relax. Embroidery makes it possible to decorate your apartment or make some nice present for someone special to you. Oddly enough, the acquaintance began with the company Riolis, actually. Probably the first set that I bought was Summer Gardens, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's hanging in my house. That was the first set that I embroidered, and since then we've been friends. I've been embroidering since I retired, and it's been about 20 years. But when I saw the Riolis, it was such a developed set, incomparable, and I really liked the paintings. I don't know which designer has created this, but the lady in the garden, embroidered on a smaller canvas, is obtained as if painted with a thin brush.
Modern embroidery today has links with art, fashion, and interior design. Artists boldly experiment with materials, techniques, and designs. Manufacturers are constantly competing with each other, attracting customers with new developments and technical innovations. But the main advantage of the Riolis company is that they are always one step ahead of the competition, both in approaches and in design. Riolis undoubtedly has been the leader in this field for the past 25 years.
The main advantage of Riolis has always been our subject matter. We have a large staff of artists. There are 10 of them, and they've been working with us for a long time, more than 10 years. Over the years, we've developed a style that is very recognizable, and the quality, which is in fact our most important advantage at the moment.
I don't know, it just so happened that I really like the metric, and I've tried other companies, but I like Riolis much more because they are bright, saturated, and I don't know, some kind of warmth of a woolen thread. I just liked it and I embroidered. The material and the quality of the materials themselves, to be exact, the threads, play an important role, the base on which you embroider, because, for example, there are excellent cloths from other manufacturers, but unfortunately the base, I don't like it. So here I feel comfortable with the floss and the wool, and everything is quite great. One of the most important things is the price, because you can see some sets which are rather expensive. But I don't mind spending money for the hobby, honestly, because such a lifestyle that you want to sit down, relax, and understand yourself and what you mean in this world. So, embroider.
They say that embroidery is a self-training, a technique for cleansing the soul from everything bad. It also helps to focus the mind in achieving your goal. If you conceive something, then work on the embroidering. You kind of wrap it around your mind, and everything comes true.
Well, you know, I'm over the moon for embroidery. This is a form of relaxation for me. It is a delight for me. First of all, for me, this is such a great method to meditate and calm down, clear my head. You know, it's beautiful, and honestly, I'm kind of addicted to embroidery, to be honest. You see a new set, you feel just cloud in your head, you don't eat, don't sleep, and with such a breath, you obtain all of this, flying home, quickly unwrapping everything and start embroidering. Only embroiderers like us will understand me.
We must think how to attract the younger generation. Unfortunately, we're now competing with electronic devices, and we must defeat them. Well, I don't know how. There's no magic formula yet.
Gadgets, yes. The age of computer technology, yes. But they are becoming obsolete. And art? As the famous Greek thinker, doctor and naturalist Hippocrates said, "Life is short, art is eternal."